Taurus, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Taurus, thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description below, and you should. And if you would like a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. Taurus, today we're going to be doing an overall general reading for you. We'll get your overall energy with the Good Tarot. We will get your spread with the Light Seers Tarot, and we'll clarify with the original Rider-Waite. Alright. Overall energy for my Taurus. Overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. This speaks to your destiny, your divine path, your calling, feeling like things are falling into place, things are making sense, good luck, prosperity, abundance, and happiness. I feel like, Taurus, you're walking into some type of success, some type of path that you feel is right for you. You know, you feel like it is, things are starting to make sense in a way that kind of allows you to put the bigger picture of your life, the things you've been through and the things that you still desire to do. It puts it more into perspective for you. You know, you feel like it's just this overall energy of like prosperity around you. 10 of Cups on the split. Yeah, you're happy, you're fulfilled, or you're walking into this fulfillment, feeling seen, understood, loved, cared for, or you're doing something that you love, right, on an emotional level. All right, Taurus, the 7 of Cups in reverse, first card out. Also the Queen of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. The 8 of Swords in reverse. We also have the Tower and the Hangman. Interesting. Taurus, I feel like for a long time you were dealing with people that were making you feel like an option. And I think you allowed them to for a time period, but you very quickly caught on to what was going on or what was happening, and you basically just took yourself out of the picture or out of that dynamic. Whatever was making you feel like you were not, you know, this Queen of Wands energy, this very vibrant, attractive, and whoever was making you feel like worthless in a way almost, you just removed yourself from them or that environment, you know? No matter how much you invested of yourself into it once upon a time, you saw that all it was doing truly was constraining you. You had to free yourself from the constraints, right, of being unappreciated or whatever, because it was starting to make you feel, it was starting to put you in a state of confusion, making you doubt your self-worth. So you pulling yourself out of that environment really reconnects you with that self-worth, right? I feel like you're attracting a lot or manifesting pretty effortlessly the things that you desire, and that is also probably why you feel like things are, it's like once you removed yourself from this energy, once you let this tower fall, right, whatever it is that needed to fall away, you were able to take on this new perspective or see things in a different light that allows you to really be aware of all the prosperity and abundance around you and that has always been around you. It's not even necessarily like a bunch of good luck is happening. You just pulled yourself out of a really bad or toxic environment or situation. So now you're able, it's like for so long the lights were turned off. Not that you couldn't, it's like all of this beauty was always within you or surrounding you, right? But you were surrounded by somebody that wanted to keep those lights off or dim your light or make you feel like it wasn't existing or in existence within you. And so when you remove yourself, it's kind of like turning the lights on, and now you're kind of seeing things for how they've always been, how they actually are. This person did not want you to see yourself, right? They really did not. They were doing things or keeping you in a certain environment or treating you in a certain way so that you didn't see yourself, because they knew once you did see yourself, their their energy would be quickly removed. You would see the difference between you and them. So I feel like for a long time they tried to keep you in a state of confusion so that they could continue to be around your energy or drain your energy in some type of way. But you caught on. You caught on to them, and I feel like that's where they messed up. Them trying to make you confused really just ended up making you feel like you were an option. And I feel like that's kind of what had you not, that's what had you kind of wake up to this whole situation. With the Page of Swords, I feel like you're really curious about what's next for you, or this could be the same type of situation. This Lover's card and the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be trying to like keep tabs on you or get back into your life, or they could be watching you in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like your focus is beyond that. You're in the Hangman energy. The things that you used to do, the way that you used to see them or that situation or even yourself, it's all started to shift and change for the better. And so your focus isn't really on the past. Eight of Swords in reverse on the split. It's like you took the blindfold off. You turned the lights on. You see now. You see who you are, and that has you in this Wheel of Fortune energy where things are just starting to make sense and things are falling into place in a beautiful way, Taurus. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Cups. Clarifying the Queen of Wands is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Wands in reverse is the Devil. Wow. Clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. The Five of Cups. Clarifying the Tower. The Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Hangman. The World card. That's good energy. With the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Cups, it's like you have clarity now on what it is you actually want, or your own self-worth, right? Them making you feel like an option was the opposite of who you felt yourself to be on the inside. You knew that you were far beyond that or worth far more than the way that you were being treated or the way that they were handling your energy, I'll say, or that environment, right? And so with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands, like you knew that you were capable of experiencing far more happiness than what it is you were being breadcrumbed with, Taurus. And with the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like you releasing yourself from that environment or that whatever it is you let go of, right? That's exactly what has you like feeling powerful, feeling on top of the world, feeling like you're just happy to be removed from it. You're not even like disappointed about how long you stayed in it, or I mean, some Tauruses out there you might be, but it's like you're more so focused on the positives rather than all the negatives that you could focus on if you chose to, right? And I feel like that's the same, that perspective shift is what's allowing this true joy, happiness, and abundance to find you in such an authentic way. And I feel like people are seeing you be your authentic self, and it's attracting a lot of fortunate times or abundance to you. With the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Devil, it's like you could no longer invest of yourself in this situation because you knew it was depleting of your energy, or it was just toxic to be a part of. It was not healthy for you, Taurus. You had to stop doing whatever it is you were doing, or stop being a part of whatever you were a part of, because it was pulling you further and further away from your divine path and from your energy, right? Keep in mind, with your overall energy being the Wheel of Fortune, all of these were lessons you had to go through so that you could wake up to who you truly are and start walking the path that you were always meant to walk. We'll get there, but to end your spread with the Hangman in the World, it's like you had to see the dark side of certain people or certain situations, right? You had to see just how bad certain things can be so that you could appreciate or understand yourself on a level that allows you to not fall into those same traps in the future, right? Spirit was preparing you, putting you through these lessons so that you could be prepared for what is to come next, right? With the world card, it's like you really have completed some type of karmic cycle or some type of karmic lesson, and that's what has you now in alignment with your divine path and purpose. With the Eight of Swords reverse and the Five of Cups, although you freed yourself, I feel like a part of you is really, there's some type of grief here, right? There's some type of disappointment in potentially just the situation overall, or the fact that they actually treated you in the ways that they treated you, you know? Because I feel like you had a lot of love for them or this situation, and it's not like you wanted things to play out in this way, but you did this for yourself out of respect to yourself. But, you know, because you can see now, you also have to basically process what it is that you see, and what you see is not necessarily, you know, there's a lot of great that comes out of this, but there's also that aspect of like, I can't believe I let that happen to myself, you know, or I can't believe they did that to me or treated me like that. But with the Tower and the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're just surrendering, you know, I feel like you're surrendering to the things that are falling away in your life, the things that you need to let go of, or the things that you feel you need to let go of. And that surrender is what, you know, allows you to see things in this new light, or this from this new perspective, and complete this karmic cycle. With the Wheel of Fortune being here as your overall energy, Taurus, I would just celebrate everything that comes your way, right? All the positive things that come your way, all the blessings that come into your life, celebrate them, because you earned it, you know? You're supposed to be where you're at, and you're only continuously progressing and growing more. You now are able to see just how messed up some people can be, or how you now see your own worth, so you know if if a situation's right for you, right? Whether you're getting paid your worth, or experiencing life in a way where you feel you deserve to, you know, that you're deserving of. So I think all of these lessons were really just, all these disappointing outcomes that you might experience, or the things that are falling away, they were really just lessons to show you what you're worth, so that you can, you know, continue to never settle for any of those type of energies again. I feel like you were in a very toxic environment for a long time, and you allowed yourself to, you set yourself free, right? This person messed up by making you feel like an option, because that's what had you start to question the reality that you were living in, and that would just led to a domino effect of you releasing yourself from that reality. So Taurus, that is a very beautiful message, and this is what I have for you. Bye.